Hi everyone, this is Amanda Ellis of amandaellis.co.uk, Facebook page Angelic Celestial Colours and YouTube channel Amanda Ellis 11. Welcome to the August 2017 Lionsgate meditation. I'm going to take you through a meditation which is going to come through as I do it, okay? I'm about to go off on holiday, so I haven't had a great deal of time to sit and prepare this, but I really want to get it out before I go because I won't be here on August the 8th, so I wanted to get something to you. And also hopefully want to demonstrate that actually sometimes it's good to just go with the flow and not overthink things, and trust Spirit, who always will bring through the right energy when you need it, okay? So I'm not going to go into a great deal of detail here about what Lionsgate is. There are plenty of other videos out there on YouTube which you can research and look at. And actually, to be perfectly honest, I'm not too interested in all the details of, you know, planetary and star system alignments, and I think we can get very lost actually in the detail, and really it's all about the energy. So this video is going to be an energy transmission where effectively we open up 8 doorways which lead us to the Lionsgate portal, because that's what the Lionsgate is. It's a portal, it is an opening, and it is a blessing. And what we're going to do, because we're on the 8th month and it's obviously 8/8 is when it happens, we are going to link into 8 energies, and that's literally all I know at the moment. I have been told to link into the 7 Archangels and also the energy of the lion, which represents Christ. That's what I'm being told for this year. Before I do any of that though, I just wanted to, I don't know why I'm being told to show it to you, but I'm just going to show you something that's on my wall. If I just move my camera around a little bit, there we go. You can see this, and this is something I've had since childhood. And the reason I feel that Metatron, it's Metatron that's wanting me to show it to you, is that Metatron is an umbrella energy. And by that, it encompasses a number of angelic energies. And he's wanting me to talk about the fact that there is this phrase, isn't there, in my house there are many rooms, and that comes from the New Testament, and it is linked to Christ, so it's a message coming through from Christ as well. And he's wanting us just to pause for a moment and realise, a bit like this house, which has got all these different rooms, and you can see, as I say, it's from childhood, so I've got all sorts of different things in here. I've got a little angel here, I've got lots of animals, I've got an owl, all sorts of things, crystals. This is actually one of my favourites, my little mouse. Can't remember who gave me my little mouse, my little wooden mouse. It's very, very special to me. But the point is, today he's asking me to show it to you because it is that reference that comes from the New Testament, which is, in my house there are many rooms. And we can all get a bit lost sometimes in, you know, who we are connecting to and what the latest energy is out there, and, you know, wanting to go higher and higher and access different energies. And at the end of the day, it's all effectively the same thing, because it all comes from the one consciousness, which is love. So we're going to be pulling through 8 different energies today, 8 different rooms, if you want, from the one house, which is the house of angelic love and light. And we're going to hopefully have a nice time together. Right, before I do anything, I'm just going to spray the Archangel Metatron Tanzanite spray, which is the 3rd eye spray. It's a very beautiful bottle, isn't it? Look at that. 2 colours, violet and blue, because Tanzanite as a crystal is very much like that. So let's just spray the Tanzanite, the Metatron energy, because he wants to be here as well. And let's just prepare for this meditation together. Let's just settle. And let's just take some deep breaths in. And I'd like you just to be imagining and visualizing a beautiful Tanzanite crystal, which is the colours here, okay, the violets, the blues, multicoloured, multifaceted Tanzanite. And that's just going to help open us up, open all of our senses up, opening up our ears, opening up our third eye, opening up our heart chakra, opening up our crown, opening up all the gifts that we have to be able to sense, see, smell, feel, hear the angels in whatever way is right for us. There is no right way, there is no wrong way. The angels are non-denominational, and they are here today to help walk us through a pathway which consists of 7 steps leading to the 8th, which is the Lion's Gate. Okay, so let's get going and we'll see who wants to start. Before we do that, I'm just going to light my candle. So let's just do that on here. So we have our beautiful flame burning, illuminating the heart, which is what this is all about. Let's see which archangel wants to come forward first. And it's Archangel Zadkiel. So Archangel Zadkiel, I'm going to show you the sprays that link to the energies. These have been created by myself and my partner Tracy Eden, who helps me with my sprays. Archangel Zadkiel, purple and violet. And what I'm wanting you to visualize and what I'm being shown is a beautiful old house. This house dates back 800 years. 800 years this house has been standing, and it's still strong. Its foundations are still solid. Its roof is still intact. The gardens around it are flourishing with flowers and plants and trees and colour. And you are just looking from the outside at this beautiful old 800-year-old building. And there is a gate that leads to the house. And you are standing at that first gate. And Archangel Metatron is the archangel who opens the gate and allows you access to the path that leads to this 800-year-old house. And you stand in front of the door, the front door. And it's quite a big door. It has pillars on either side, and it also has 2 stone statues of 2 lions either side of the door. Use all of your senses to try to visualize and feel yourself outside this front door with the stone pillars and the 2 stone lions that guard this beautiful old 800-year-old mansion. You knock at the door and the door opens by itself. Spirit opens the door and you find yourself in a big hallway. The hallway has black and white checkered tiles, and you position yourself upon the hallway floor. Archangel Metatron says that this represents the checkerboard of life. Very much like a game of chess, there are kings and queens and pawns, and some of you have reached stalemate. Some of you don't even know how to start the game or play the game. Some of you feel as though you are masters of the game. It doesn't matter. This is a fresh chance to be in this beautiful old 800-year-old mansion, standing upon stone, black and white, slate underneath your feet, on this checkerboard. And you are going to be moved to where you need to be moved so that you can win the game of life during the next year. Lionsgate 888 represents a fresh start, to have another throw of the dice, to get back into the game of life and to play it, to enjoy it, and to master it to the best of your ability. Standing there, you feel still slightly bewildered, slightly small. This house is huge. The rooms which you can sense form off this grand hallway are alien to you. Yet Metatron says within each of the rooms is a presence that is needed by you now to help you grow, evolve, and be all you came here to be in this lifetime. This is why you are within this magical mansion, which holds an energy of pure love, mysticism, magic, and beauty. In the 7 rooms downstairs are the 7 archangels, and each one of them waits for you to introduce themselves, to gift you something, to heal, to just be in your presence. We go first to the room on the left-hand side, the first door that is there. Number 1 is written on the door. Again, you knock, but you don't have to wait for an answer. The door opens before you. Archangel Metatron is a guide that is going to be with you through all of the 7 rooms, but he will not interfere in the process. He is just there as a loving guide and presence and friend for you, to walk you from room to room. So we enter room number 1. Room number 1 is filled with the most beautiful violet and purple energy. Purple and violet energy of the like that you have never seen or felt before. Ultraviolet light also. You walk into it and you know that you are in the presence of the energy of Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel, linked in to transmutation, forgiveness, and light. You are bathed in this violet and purple light, and any negativity, toxicity, lower vibrational energy that you have been carrying through the past year, leading up to this point, starts to fall away and dissolve around you and within you. Beautiful violet, lilac, purple light of transmutation, letting go of anything that no longer serves, anything that holds you back, releasing negative people, situations, or behaviours from your life. You have to request this, though. Link in to anything that you are ready to release and let go of, and then energetically throw it into this lilac light that is all around you. It instantly is transmuted to love. Only love. Violet light flowing all around you and through you. Any anger, any frustration, any disappointment, allow it to go. Flow out of you and be transmuted by this light of Zadkiel's energy. The lilac light starts to dissipate slightly so that you see a figure walking towards you. This represents the energy of Archangel Zadkiel in physical form. He or she will show themselves to you in a way that is right for you. Get a sense of the physical form that Zadkiel shows to you now. It may be the form of a traditional angel with wings. It may be a ball of light. It may be the violet flame itself. However he presents his energy, he shows that to you now to give you greater understanding of who and what he is. He gives you a book. A book is passed to you. The book is personal to you. The book may have a title. It may have a visual on the first page or the cover. You are being given a book. Feels as though it represents wisdom, learning. All that you have maybe learnt from the last year. All of the times when you felt as though it was meaningless, difficult, challenging. What's the point? He gives you back what you've learnt over the last year. And it has a violet ribbon upon it. And with a great deal of love, he says to you, well done. Well done. Just be in his presence for a little while longer, sensing anything he wishes to say to you or you to him. Maybe you need to ask for forgiveness. Somebody or something that has hurt you. You can do that now. There is a sense of not wanting to leave his beautiful energy, yet you are reminded that there are another 6 rooms downstairs to visit, and you can come back to Zadkiel any time you need his strength and his love and his violet light. You thank him for being here for you today, and you tell him you will be back. Metatron leads you gently out of the room, and the door closes upon it. You recenter yourself in the middle of the hallway on the black and white checkerboard. Metatron says we will go to room number 2. Room number 2 is still on the left-hand side of the room. And the door to room number 2 that Metatron shows you, and you are outside now, has a very different feel to it. It has a more feminine energy. Just link in to the feminine energy of doorway number 2. Before the door is even opened, you can sense the difference. The light that is within it, the energy that comes from it. There is this sense of anticipation and excitement. The inner child within you really wants to open this door, as does your adult self. But it feels as though it is your inner child that knocks excitedly upon this door. The doorway opens, and all that you can smell is a sweet aroma, linking into something from childhood that has a positive memory for you. It may be the smell of candy floss. It may be the smell of toffee. It may be the smell of apple. It may be the smell of fresh strawberries and cream. Use your sense of smell to just tune in to the scent within this room. It is not over sickly or over sweet. It is just right. There are some tones of vanilla coming through also. And then after the first burst, sensory burst of scent, you then notice the colour in the room. And the colour in the room is pale, pale pink. Beautiful, pale pink. We are in the presence of Archangel Chamuel. Let's take a moment to link into the energy of the pink ray of light, Archangel Chamuel, in room number 2. Pink energy flowing into your heart that offers no resistance to the unconditional love that is pouring into it now. You breathe in love, you breathe out love. You become love. You breathe in love, you breathe out love. You become love. The energy of Archangel Chamuel approaches you in physical form, and once again you take note of what that is. Angelic figure, dazzling light, symbol, shape, or beautiful wings. However Chamuel wants to present herself to you, feel the softness and feel the grace and feel the gentleness. She takes your hand and she says one thing only to you. She says your task in the year ahead that begins on 8/8/8 is to love yourself more, to value yourself more, to put yourself first, to honour your own needs, to love yourself as you wish another to love and cherish you. By loving yourself, honouring yourself, cherishing yourself, you automatically bring in the vibration of love that will match that and show you and confirm that that is what you are. A pure being of love that deserves love. And there is enough for everyone. Again, you could stay in this presence all day, but there are still another 5 rooms downstairs to visit. And so Archangel Metatron leads you out of room 2, and with a sense of regret for having to leave, but a sense of excitement of what comes next, you find yourself upon the black and white checkerboard in the 800-year-old mansion. This mansion is now starting to feel a friendly, beautiful place. You can feel the heritage. You can feel the history. You can feel all the lives that have lived here. And you start to get a sense of how lucky you are to be alive right now, living this experience. Metatron draws you now to room number 3, still on the left-hand side of the room. Room number 3 has a simple wooden door with no great adornment to it. Rustic, natural, a simple wooden door. There is a sense of almost disappointment after the feeling at door number 2 and Chamuel. But Metatron says, don't let looks deceive you. There is something equally powerful behind door number 3. You walk into door number 3, into the room, and you find it is a garden room. It is a room that is filled with so many plants that all you can see is green. Green everywhere. Green ferns, beautiful flowers, plants of every description. Herbs growing too upon the windowsill. This is a beautiful place. The air feels rich with oxygen. You breathe deeply in. The air is so clear here, so clean. You sink into the vibration of nature. You become linked in to Mother Earth at a deep, deep level. How refreshing is it to be in this green space? How revitalizing is it to be in this green space? We welcome in the energy of Archangel Raphael at this moment. Archangel Raphael, Let's breathe in the green ray together. And let's take it deep into our heart and into our lungs. The healer, the master healer, Archangel Raphael. Bring to his presence that comes now before you anything in your life that needs to be healed, particularly linked into your physical body. Any ailments, any viruses, any pain, any breakages of bone, anything that affects your physical health and your mental health too, your mind, your thoughts, your mood. Anything can be brought before Archangel Raphael in this green ray of light. Ask for what needs healing over the next year, and also be ready to receive the guidance and the instructions of what you may need to change to bring that about. Linked into diet, fitness, holistic health, meditation, anything that Raphael will instruct you to also help heal yourself. He says we can do this together. Archangel Raphael is wearing the most beautiful emerald cloak. And within this cloak, in the inside pockets, are many items, potions, lotions and tools from a huge medicinal kit bag that he has. Some are complementary, some are more conventional. He is the master healer that works in both disciplines. He pulls out of his cloak one thing that he feels you particularly need at this time for your physical or mental health. See what it is now, or what it is you are being told that you need. Thanking Archangel Raphael for his guidance, knowing that he can be with you upon your own healing journey. Metatron says it's time to leave the room. Raphael will dispense what you need when you need it. There is always an appointment available with him, but he will give you the advice in a condensed, precise way for you then to take away and do. With that respect that you have for him and he has for you, as co-creators in your health over the next year, you thank him with gratitude and leave the room. You find yourself now back in the middle of the hallway, having visited the rooms of Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Raphael, and we now go to the fourth room. The fourth room is the last one on the left-hand side of this beautiful house. And so we knock upon its door. And actually we knock upon its door and realise the door is not solid. It's as though the door is a veil. It's as though there is this thick mist that represents a doorway for room number 4. It's a mist that is silver and white, very beautiful, translucent, sparkling. You don't really know what to do. There isn't anywhere to knock. Metatron says you just walk through the silver mist. And so you walk through the silver mist together. And you come into the energy of the silver and white ray. This represents the kingdom, not just the room, the kingdom of Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is already present and visible to you in this room. Take note of the physical presence of Gabriel. Very, very clear. If you can't see, get a sense of smelling, feeling, hearing, any way that you can, or just link into the silver and the white energy and know that Gabriel is there. And Gabriel says, I have been with you from the moment of your conception upon this planet. I have been there through your childhood years. I am here now. I will always be here. I am not elusive. Gabriel reminds you that they are the messenger angel. Attention of energy goes to your ears, your ear chakras. And Gabriel gently touches the right ear and the left ear. Fine-tuning them, clearing them. Too many things you've been hearing that are detrimental, too many voices that are not in alignment with the truth, let them go. Too much gossip, let it go. Too much interference with your path, let it go. Realign with my angelic light. I am here and I am Gabriel. I whisper into your ear of what you are to become over the next year. My vision for you is beautiful. My vision for you is the highest available outcome for the next year ahead. Even those of you that are facing challenge and difficulty, and this may continue through next year until next year's Lion's Gate, know that I will hold the highest vision of what is possible for you. The richest learning, the greatest opportunities to come into your life, the greatest people for you to meet, the greatest words for you to hear. Look at me in the face and see my purity, my light. I am here and all is well. I will send you messages. I will send you signs. Open up your ears, your eyes, your heart to recognize and sense them. I am here. I am Gabriel. Feel for any message that Gabriel has for you now, surrounded in this beautiful silver and white energy. Around the room are a number of mirrors also, ornate antique mirrors. It is as though you are in a hall of mirrors with Gabriel. And some of you look at your own reflection in this hall of mirrors, and it's as though you are at a fairground and the mirrors are distorted. And Gabriel says this is how you have been seeing yourself over the last year. Too fat, too thin, too this, too that. It's time to see the real reflection of who you are. There is one mirror that is shrouded in a white silk cloth. Gabriel removes the cloth and you see your true reflection in it. There is just the silhouette of light with a pulsating heart of love. It's as though you are seeing your soul imprint, and your soul imprint is beautiful, is a thing of wonder. You see your light. You see your light. I am that. Remember that, Gabriel says, through the year, that you are light. Metatron touches your shoulder. Again, you don't want to leave Gabriel's presence, but there is still time to visit the others that remain, that have been waiting for you. And so we pause. We find ourselves back in the hallway. And our attention is drawn to the right-hand side of the hall now, and we knock on door number 5. And door number 5 contains the energy of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael. For some reason his name is written upon the door. You knock, it enters. You get a feeling of real friendship also between Metatron and Michael. Michael is pleased that Metatron has brought you to him. Blue light. Everywhere you see, blue light. The blue of the sky on a beautiful summer's day. The blue of the most turquoise sea that you can imagine. Beautiful blue in all of its variety of tones, from turquoise to azure to royal blue to indigo. They are all represented in Archangel Michael's room, and his room is filled with stained glass windows. Beautiful stained glass windows. A nod to his respect that he has gained from other religions, traditions, beliefs. Although he says all are welcome up in my room. Any faith, any belief, you are all welcome. He stands quite simply in this room of blue with stained glass. And he has his hands upon his hips. And it's as though he says to you, what can I do for you today? What do you need? And what you need to do is just look into his eyes. And his eyes are the palest blue that you have ever seen. The most beautiful blue eyes. Deep crystal pools of blue. And as you look into his eyes, you realize that you have all that you need. You have all of the Archangels' support and strength and love. And you have Archangel Michael, who watches your back, who can give you strength and teach you how to be strong and feel safe. Teach you the skills of being the warrior, the spiritual warrior. He has done it, he is it, and you are one of his team. There is a stillness and a peace that comes around you with Archangel Michael's energy. A seriousness. And he says to you, you can do this. Whatever it is that you're facing in your life, you can do this. Feel his strength. He has a beautiful, huge sword, which is on a belt at his waist. But he gives you your own sword too. See the sword that he gives you. See how it shines. And he says, this will keep you safe. This will help you to cut your own cords of attachment, of codependency, any relationship that needs to be set free. You can do it with my sword that I give to you now. He empowers you to be able to do and embody his qualities. He touches your throat very gently and places upon it a turquoise crystal. Over the next year, I will help you to speak your truth. I will help you to communicate from the highest perspective, those that you need to reach and those that you live with and love. To communicate from a place of strength and integrity at all times. To speak with an angelic voice. You take a deep breath of blue in, breathing in blue, breathing out blue, and Metatron leads you out of Michael's room. We approach now doorway number 6. And there is a feeling of speed that wants to come in here, as though you are anxious to get to doorway number 6. Impatient for the door to open, but yet you don't know why. You don't even know who is in doorway number 6. There is no clue upon the door. There is no name. There is not even a sense of much energy coming from the door. It is a mystery. It's as though there is a big question mark upon the door. You feel slightly confused, but you know this is a magical house that you are in, a spiritual house of love. And you trust Metatron, who says, you will enjoy this room. We knock upon the door, it opens. And there is a slight smell of smoke, woody smoke, a nice smell. And through the smoke, you make out the energy of Archangel Uriel. Uriel is standing in the middle of his room, and he is huge. He is so tall and so vast, nearly as tall as Metatron. Beautiful, coppery, gold and bronze colours. Illuminating colours, yet also grounded colours. Ambers, coppers, gold. Colours that relate to energies that come from the earth. Linking in now to the energy of Archangel Uriel, the colour of the carpet underneath you is ruby red. And there is a gold chandelier hanging from the ceiling. And there is just this presence of Uriel, who is beautiful, large and golden. I am not a mystery to you, yet sometimes I represent your mystery. I am here to help you with your own soul calling, to help you work out what you need to be in this life, what you came to do. I am here to turn to all of those who work for love, for light, are linked to my energy. I help you to be of loving service in your families, in your communities. And Archangel Uriel's energy is wanting to go into our throat. So I'm wanting you to link into your throat chakras. And I'm wanting you to pour in this beautiful ruby red and gold energy, energizing your voice, your unique voice. Following on from Michael, Uriel also working with the throat chakra here. And then I'm being shown a pyramid of light, and the pyramid reaches down to your solar plexus, and it's as though we have the pyramid that I'm actually wearing around my neck here. The top point of the pyramid is at our throat. The bottom point of the pyramid goes down to our solar plexus beneath our heart. And we have this pyramid of light that Uriel is placing into us. Fire energy, fire and light, igniting our passion, igniting our purpose, igniting our mission, igniting the spark that we have within us. Feel that pyramid of fire within our heart, our throat, our solar plexus. This is sacred holy fire. And it will serve you over the next year, propelling you into who you are meant to be, what you are meant to be doing, and where you are meant to be going. There is a chest, a wooden chest in Uriel's room, and it has gold or brass symbols upon this box. It's an old-fashioned box that you have to open up with both hands. And you open it up, and inside it are just a mass of treasures, of tools, of symbols, of old books. Many, many different things. All of them are objects that you don't recognize, or theories that you don't recognize, or ideas that you don't recognize. It's like a lucky dip. And Uriel is saying, reach into the wooden box and take one out. Look at it. Note it. It is yours to take away with you. I will explain what it is, what you do with it, next time you link in with me. Start a conversation with me, he says. Start a relationship with me. This is my year. We are in a year of fire. Uriel represents fire. Let fire be alchemy in your life. Become the alchemist. With a sense of awe, with a real sense of awe, you thank Uriel. And you leave the room. Not even with a full understanding of what quite happened. Metatron says it's fine, it's okay. You will go back to Uriel. He is a master teacher. The last room beckons. on the ground floor. Right hand side of the hallway. In the furthermost corner, a dark little corner. You walk down to it. A lot of people wouldn't even know it was there. But once you get before the door of room number 7, all you can see coming out of the doorway hinges and underneath the door is pure, brilliant gold light. Yellow and gold light. This is the sun's energy. You can feel the heat. Beautiful, warming heat. The door bursts open. Doorway 7. Room number 7. And we are in the presence of Archangel Jophiel. You left me last, he says. Why do you always put joy and happiness last? It's time in this year that's coming to put joy and happiness right up there with the message you also got from Chamuel on the other side of the hallway. To love yourself more, as Chamuel said, and I instruct you, I encourage you to enjoy this year that comes. To see the brightness that is there even on difficult days. To see the beauty of people rather than the negativity. To appreciate all that is lovely in your life. All the good people, all the good things. I will show you beauty. I will show you joy. I will show you laughter. I will show you fun. Let's link into the gold ray and let's take it right deep down into our solar plexus. Archangel Jophiel. Pure, bright sunlight. You breathe it in, your bones and your muscles relax in the heat. The tension in your shoulders dissolves. The frown lines on your forehead relax. The stress and tension in your jaw drops. The heaviness in your heart lightens. Sensing Archangel Jophiel as a physical presence now. See how he or she presents herself to you. What do they look like? How do they feel? They represent positivity and good times. And you fill up on all this beautiful yellow light. You sense your aura becoming golden. Your physical body becoming golden. And Jophiel says to Metatron, he or she is ready. You are ready. Ready for what, you say? And it's as though they both smile. You've been filled up with this golden light of Jophiel last for a reason. Jophiel is the only archangel who leaves the room with you. And Jophiel comes and stands upon the black and white hallway with you. Metatron and Jophiel either side of you. And you see before you the most beautiful staircase. It's been there all along. Some of you may have already seen it. And the staircase is ornate. It has a banister either side. And again, we have now wooden lions either side of the stairs. Very ornately carved. Oak, wood, beautiful. There is a gold carpet that leads up the stairs. And Jophiel and Metatron walk behind you. And you walk up the stairs. And there are 88 steps to walk up. And those of you that struggle with steps, don't worry, because you are able to walk up these steps. You are walking up filled with angelic light of all of the 7 archangels and Metatron behind you. And you have the power of the sun that is charging your legs and your muscles. It's as though you're floating up the stairs. Until you find yourself at step number 87. And you just pause for one moment. You pause for one moment and you look behind you at where you have come from. And you notice the other 6 archangels are now out of their room and they are waving at you, prompting you to go further, to reach up to the 88th step. They're happy for you that you've made it this far. You go to the 88th step and you realise it is made of solid gold. Beautiful solid gold underneath your feet. And there is, on the floor that you are now on, just one room. And it's directly in front of you. And this door is huge and ornate and golden. And there are, either side of this ornate room, 2 lions. This time not made out of stone, not made out of wood. These are real lions. One is a male lion on the right, and on the left is a lioness. You are not scared of them, because these are the lions that belong to the energy of Christ. They are filled with love and strength. They are not here to hurt you. They are here to heal you and to take you into the golden room. The door opens. The lions walk into the room in front of you. And then sit either side of the most beautiful golden throne. They go to sleep either side of this golden throne. The golden throne is not imposing. It is not a separation between you and it. It is your height. It is just very beautiful. Just take a moment to feel the energy of this room that you are in. Again, golden energy. Also infused with the colours that represent the Leo lion energy. The corals, the oranges, the reds. Very beautiful. Very strengthening. You breathe it all in. You are asked to just close your eyes. And you close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, we link into the energy of the new Christ consciousness. The new Christ consciousness that is non-denominational, is not linked to church or institution, is here for you. And as you open your eyes again, you see before you not a king, but a simple man, Christ, dressed in pure white, with a golden braid around his middle. He holds out both hands to you and takes your hands into his. And he says, "Welcome, welcome. I have waited so long for you. This has all been prepared for you." The golden throne is empty, and you expect this simple man standing before you that represents and is Christ to go and sit upon it, to give you instruction, to tell you what to do. He says it's not like that here. He says the throne has been set for you to sit upon. You struggle with that a little. But then he looks you in the eye, he takes your hands again, and he says, "You are divine. You have always been that. That is what I wish to show you. That you are love. That you are me and I am you. That we are one." He asks you just to sit upon this throne, just to get a sense of what it feels like. And you walk towards it and you sit upon it. And you feel humbled by it. There is a sense of strength that comes from this. A sense of having earned it, but no sense of pride, arrogance, or one-upmanship. You know that you are equal, that we are all equal, that we are all lions of God, that we all work for each other, that within this one mansion, this one house, every single room is equal, every single being is equal, and the reason why you have been asked to sit upon this throne is that all gathered, all the archangels, Christ too, want you to truly feel, truly get, truly appreciate this year that you are equal. You too are God in a body. You too are divine. You are an aspect of the ultimate creator that is God. And with that comes responsibility to act from love, to be love, to speak love, to channel love, to show love. You are asked if you accept this challenge, this opportunity this year to be that, to walk that, and you accept. With thanks, with gratitude, you get down from the throne. And the throne changes shape and turns into the most beautiful golden chalice. Sitting upon a simple table, marble table, a golden chalice is now in the centre of the room where the throne once was. And the golden chalice is offered to all present, to all the archangels, to you, to Christ. that you all sip from that one cup. And that is the cup of love. We are all one. We all belong to that same one energy, which is love. This Lion's Gate, this 8-8 portal, is about recognizing that truth, that you are love, that we are love, that I am love. Allow that feeling of love to now flow through you and become you. And at that moment you hear the sound of steps, and it's the sound of footprints coming up the stairs until you realise you are not alone in this room anymore. You are with all of those who have just completed this attunement, this initiation to the 888 Lion's Gate energy, and who have successfully completed it. The room is now filled with all of us. You see some friends, you see some familiar faces, and you realise that we've all done it. At the times when you were in room 1 or room 2, others were in room 3 or room 4. Metatron is the grand orchestrator who arranged all of this for all of us to be present together at this one moment, to feel this unity, this love. Together, at the moment when the chimes happen, we will all go down the staircase together and we will exit this beautiful house, exit the beautiful gardens, exit the gate, and take this energy out into the world. 8 chimes. By the 8th, we will be back out in the real world, out of the beautiful mansion, out of the hallway, out of the garden, out of the gate, into the real world. Number 9, the start of a new cycle. Bit of Uriel to ground us. Let me know how you found that, everybody. You can watch this before the 8-8 portal. You can watch it on the day, and you can watch it afterwards. Whenever you find this video, whenever you want to do this meditation, you will receive the upgrade and the healing and the blessings that are needed by you. And you can redo it, repeat it, because time isn't linear. just to bring it back to practical matters, thank you for watching. I am taking a break myself in August, and I will be back. I'll be back end of August, and I will be making another video at some point. Enjoy the eclipse season, and have a good month. I'm slightly distracted because I'm looking out of my window and there's a postman and he's delivering, you know, his letters, but he's in bright orange. He's in a bright orange outfit because it's raining, and obviously orange is a colour I associate with Archangel Metatron, so it's just like we're all going to be knocking on lots of people's doors, symbolically, metaphorically, physically, spreading this beautiful energy that we've just shared together. That's what it's all about. It's about raising the vibration of the earth. Those of you that have liked this, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Amanda Ellis 11 on YouTube. My Facebook page is Angelic Celestial Colours. It's not Amanda Ellis. That's a personal page for my friends and well, you're all my friends, but my family and friends I've known for a long time. And what else is there to say? My website is amandaellis.co.uk. The sprays that I've used, the 7 Archangels and the Christ spray, they're all up on my website if you would like to buy those. And there is somebody here still sending out sprays when I'm away on holiday. Much love, everybody. Truly, namaste.